Kick them out. We're not gonna keep repeating the same thing, child. So you can't get a lineup? Girl, now, I done had a whole bad before you added me up here, but hey, sister, let me go ahead and ask my question. So my question is this. Oh, girl. So why is Zay trying to act like he didn't know the boy's name if he bought the boy's ticket? So did Zay actually book the ticket himself, or did Zay send the boy the money to book his own flight? Great question. Because why are they trying to act like they didn't know his name? Great question. So, Mom, they were trying to act like they didn't know because he didn't. So Zay did it. Zay booked the ticket. Yeah. So why was Zay acting like he didn't know? No shade. Okay, so that's a question there. And then what else did I want to say? Damn, I don't forgot. I've been waiting so long. Sorry. Damn. Hold on, I'll come back up here. Okay. Mind you, I believe that as well because JB said that Zay did. Oh. Can I ask you this question? And you can answer yes or no, Mom. This is a question. Do they know in which ways the knife entered his body? Defensive or offensive? Do you know anything? I don't know. I mean, me being in the nursing field, I can't say that it's, first of all, he was on within a matter of about 2 days. When you in the neck and all this other extra stuff, you know, it's like way more hospitalization required. So I don't know. I would say more of a, I can't really say because I'm not into that field. I don't know. So I don't know. I just would say I don't think that it was as severe as he made. Got it. Okay.
Hey, I was asking, I did hear her say about the reason that he was defending himself, and I'm all for it. You can't tell a person how to defend themselves. I'm all for it.
Okay.
But if he was defending himself, why didn't he stay and call the police? Why did he run?
Okay, here we go with the same question. So just...
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I didn't know you answered it. I'm sorry. I came in here.
Long time.
And it ain't even about no running. He's where he is. So why are we still talking about that? So evidently it's in a traumatizing situation. What would y'all do? Ask yourself. What would y'all do? I ain't gonna see no more about nothing. My child, nothing else is nothing. Because now y'all just asking the same stuff over and over. And then quick to say my mouth is smart. Y'all think I'm supposed to let y'all just keep disrespecting?
Well, so there's a few things that are going on here, Mom. Hold on, before you ask. They're asking the same thing over and over because people are coming in late, and secondly, they're asking the same thing over and over because they want you to say the same thing you've been saying, so that they can look for 1 or 2 words that you say repeatedly, so that they can try to say you're saying something.
That's what they
exactly, and that's why I'm going to answer, because I say the same goddamn thing over and over and over, which is what the fuck I definitely said the first time. Go ahead.
I definitely did come in a little late, so if I do repeat a question, I do apologize. But I just want to say, like, a stab in the neck, I feel like he was definitely in fear of his life. So something had to be going on for you to want to stab somebody in the neck. Like, okay. Come on now.
And that's your opinion, but we just want, whether good or bad, we want questions. Do you have a question?
Yeah. Why did he steal the car?
Well, we already answered.
Oh, Lord.
It's okay.
YouTube is called Truth Teller. YouTube is available for the whole wide world.
Go ahead, Myra.
Called Truth Teller.
Go ahead. Hello? Oh. Yes? Security! Get him right on up.
I have a question. Yeah. So, Robert, do you feel that your vendetta against the Mean Girls has just been like, it's run its course? When are you going to stop?
I'm not, my love, because I don't feel like it, you stupid bitch. If you want me to, do something about it. Mwah. A vendetta. The fuck I got against a vendetta against a whole bunch of main flops who ain't even making money, bitch. Sit your ass down. You go, hold up, Mom, because now I'm about to read. Hold up, Angel. You girls want to be so mad. Just a second, Mom. Pause. You girls want to be so mad when we motherfucking give y'all the same goddamn sociopathic motherfucking pressure and energy that you bitches give other people when it's y'all's turn, bitch. Your friend got sliced up like a slice of Thanksgiving honey ham, bitch. I don't give a fuck. Another one got fired for trying to fuck on an Uber child, bitch. So don't motherfucking be mad when we motherfucking apply pressure, bitch, and motherfucking start throwing motherfucking bricks at y'all's motherfucking shattered houses, ho. It ain't changing over here, bitch. I'll apply pressure wherever the fuck I want. So take you and your little faggot ass, goddamn little troll ass, motherfucking children and grown ass bitches who pop their fucking gums and stay mad, bitch. Mwah. No, we'll take more questions. Cause you don't want to be mad, girl. Now watch that. Go ahead. Smooches.
Robert, can you hear me?
I hear you.
Okay, so to the mama, first and foremost, I feel for you. I do want to ask this one question. Did you have any mother's intuition that things were not okay? And I will explain to you why I'm asking this question.
Good question.
The reason is because...
Hold on, let me ask her. Let me ask her. She said, Mom, did you have any mother's intuition that something was not going right before the phone call where he told you something's not right? Did you have any intuition?
Yeah, when I found out where it was going, who we was going to be hooking with, then yes, I had the worst bubble guts because I'm like, that's not a good thing because I just know nothing but like bad stuff with that one. Too many encounters and too much drama, and I just was like, oh God, this is like not, like, why?
Well, I don't want to take up too much of y'all's time, but I do want to say this. I feel for you. If y'all want to look up Kevin Bacon, that was my nephew. He was a transgender back in 2020. It was the day before Christmas. We all didn't hear from him for a long time. He was kind of feuding with the family. He was cannibalized. A lot of crazy stuff. You can look it up. Follow me. I can, give you more on it. The media doesn't always cover things like they should.
Down, my love, but you can tell them that on your live, my love. We have other questions. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Did you hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
Question. Hi, Robert, and hi to the mother. I would like to say, it's supposed to be a question, but I wanted to say thank you so much for coming on this platform because it might can help another person in a similar situation where they might think twice to say, no, I'm not going to put myself in that predicament. I know it's not a question, but I would like to say I appreciate you because I didn't even know half of this stuff was going on. So, I think it's going to help the next person out, too, that might think and say, I'm not going to get on the flight. I'm not going to do this, and I'm not going to do that. So, I hope everything go well for your son, and have a blessed night.
You too. Thank you.
Okay, Mom, we have a few more questions, and then I'll let you go with any closing statements, okay?
Hey, Robert. So, let me just say what I got to say. So, Robert, right? If Zay mom come up and say, well, she want to defend, because, she's been her son, what if Zay mom come up and be like, well, I want to speak on my son's behalf? And can she do a three-way jail call? Like, can you get an interview with her son? Can we do it like that on Bigo Live? And did she know Zay? Like, did she? Because we know, they call him the main girl.
Girl, I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. I don't know. You're talking about Zay mom and the three-way calling. What the hell is she talking about? I don't know what the fuck is she talking about. Go ahead.
Hi, Robert. I just had a question. Was it confirmed? Was Zay asleep? Was he actually woken up out of his sleep? Because I know they said that her son was sexually assaulted. Was that before they went to... I'm just trying to put a timeline together.
I don't know if she has any information on that. Do you know if, and I'll ask you this openly, Mom, do you know if Zay was asleep and woken up to anything, or...
Well, Robert, that's a good question because when I asked that to my child, he seemed like he was like, what, sleep? So I was like, so he wasn't? So because that was that, I had to leave that alone, but it seemed like he was threw off when I was like, so was that person sleeping? And, and I don't know.
Yeah.
But it seemed like he was kind of confused, like as if maybe he wasn't or something. So I don't know. I guess it's more video that he showed because some people were saying it was video where him and they were tussling, and so I don't know. I guess he's going to show what he wants to show to who he wants to show it to and when he wants to show it.
Got it.
But I was told he had footage around the whole house, so I'm trying to understand.
Yeah, he didn't show everything. He only showed clips and pieces and seconds that made it look like whatever he was saying was justified, I guess, which is what he's entitled to do because it's his side. Just like this is your son's side, and to tell it, they confiscated stuff, you know, even because we still haven't.
For some reason, my child was more so focused. All he kept saying was, "His camera, his camera." So they need to watch his camera, and they need to watch him on his camera. That's all he kept saying.
Oh shit. Okay. That makes sense.
Oh, hey, Robbie.
So I guess maybe he's saying like it should just all be said on the camera.
Oh my goodness. So I just wanted to say, hello, ma'am. How are you? And hey, Robbie. But my thing is, I think a lot of people don't understand how the mind works, the brain works, especially if you've been violated and you're in a state of shock. You know, a lot of people really don't understand that. It's like they expect him to just walk out happy with a smile on his face. It's just not how it works. But my question to you, ma'am, and thank you for coming here, is has your son ever been in any kind of situation like this previously, or is just like a first-time thing? I'm not white. Fuck you, comments.
Never. First time ever.
Oh, okay. So he's never had like a violent past or anything. He's a pretty well-rounded kid, is what you're saying.
No.
Okay. And I believe there's two sides to every story, so the truth will get out, ma'am. And you have a blessed day, okay?
Yeah.
Bye, Robbie.
Okay.
Thank you. Well, there's three sides to every story. There's this side, there's the other side, and then there's the truth with everything that happened. So, okay, let's do more, and then we're good.
Hey, Robert. Okay, so I just wanted to ask, because if it was me, if I was being, or if I thought I was being threatened, I wouldn't run away from the police. I would run towards them. The police came to the door. Why jump off the balcony instead of opening the door and explaining to them that you feared for your life or you were sexually assaulted or whatever?
We already answered all of that. We already answered that. Don't do that again. Sorry.
Hi, Robert. Hey, Mom. I've been listening since this came on the Bigo, but I had a question no one ever asked, and I never really heard you like mention it. But you said you've been on the app for 3 years, and he got on the app. I noticed that you're following me. I want to know why, or how come he didn't go to you about hosting? That's my question. And like, if he didn't know about the app, I just don't understand how could he not know about the app? Because my children know about the app because I be on it.
Mom.
I'm so tired of explaining this stuff over and over again. He knew of the app. He didn't know all about the app. Of course, if I'm on Bigo, he's going to know what Bigo is, but he doesn't sit there next to me like, let me see who this is, what that one's on, what they're talking about. No, but he knew of the app. He knew this is the app that I get paid on. That's what he knew.
She said that before. She said, Di,
so Robert, what?
She did say that. And I want to, hold up. I want to be very clear.
Okay.
When all this happened, he was only on the app for literally like 4 or 5 days. She said that before. She said he knew that she was on the app, but he never got into the app. You know, there's a lot of people who know, and I'm not defending her. I'm just saying there's a lot of people who know.
And I'm not accusing her of anything. I'm just saying I have a 19-year-old that's 2, and he knows that I'm on the app. And my whole thing is if my son knows that I'm on the app and he is a potential that he'll get on the app, he would have to come to me knowing that I'm a host. Come to me.
But that's you.
Yeah, my child ain't your child, and you know. However, and he probably felt like it was somebody on the app that he felt like he can make real money with. My child just be money hungry. Like, okay, yes, money hungry, I can make money with them. He ain't gonna really share all that. Kids don't share everything with their damn parents, period. Like, share everything with you. However, kids don't share everything with parents.
No, but I'm not trying to be offensive. My thing is just to protect your kids. That's all I was saying.
That's fine, Di. I just want to say, though, at the same time, you guys have to understand what y'all might think is common sense or what y'all might think the next person might do, that might not apply because there's a lot of people, like, you know, if they're told something, that's you. You're going to say, well, my child will come to me. Not everybody's child will come to them. Not everybody would immediately have their person approach them. Not everybody would get invested and find out what their parents are doing, what app they're on.
Right, and one other thing, Robert, and I'm just saying from my perspective, I would try to give him the rundown on agencies. You know what I mean? Even go to your family, to his family. That's what I'm saying.
But the reason why none of that comes into play is because the mother already said she was gapped and Googled and bamboozled by the time he was like, Mom, I'm on a flight over here, landing here. And she was like, wait, what? What are you doing? You're going to do what? So for future reference, y'all, if y'all got kids, talk to y'all kids and try to if they gonna get on any app, any other app that does this, make sure they go to the right agency. And that's all I'm saying. That's my thing. I'm only gonna take 2 more questions.
You all the way sideways. Ain't no none of that.
Take 2 more, and then we're good. Hello?
Okay, hi Robert. I just have a question. Has your son, and this is out of no disrespect, has your son ever been diagnosed with any developmental or cognitive disabilities in the past?
No, my child is normal.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, love. I'll do 1 more. I don't know why I'm letting somebody call troll the troll up here.
Hey, so I just had a quick statement.
You can't, because we're looking for questions. So, no, you can't. Sorry, my love.
Hi, I got a question. Do you think he feel like he got gypped? He didn't get what he was agreed to get paid, maybe? And he got mad about it?
She's already answered this a million times, my love. So you're to the YouTube you're going to have to go to get all of that, to get everything. And go and take 1 more question, so we have to call it. Go ahead.
Hey, Robert. Hey, Sosa Mama. Sosa Mama, you need to know that your son is gay for...
Okay. Go.
Hey, Robert.
Hi,
I just want to know, I like your natural look today, the hair. It's giving real Asian persuasion bang, and the edges are giving African wolf pussy.
Bastards. All right, last question.
I was on the live when he had a trade over, and the things were going down with him in the trade, and JB's and Tay was on the live, and the trade was saying a whole bunch of stuff. They was fighting and choking going on. Does your son have any alcohol? Is he addicted to alcohol or anything like that? Because Zay was drunk that night when he was with the other trade.
I can't. You don't have to answer that. Y'all just asking questions. Yeah. Anyways, did you have anything else in closing that you just wanted to say about this whole situation or anything? And like I said, from both sides, I wish Zay fast recovery from being, cut up like a goddamn carving board, like some goddamn wrapping paper getting ready to be put over a present. And I wish, Sosa, I hope that he gets to tell his story and gets whatever justice if something did happen to him. So I'm wishing well on either side. Do you have anything in closing that you'd like to say?
No.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you for coming on up, my love. And tell me, can you put your Cash App in the comments for me 1 more time, just in case anyone wanted to donate or give you anything?
Didn't I text you?
You did text it to me. Yeah. Thank you, love. All right, my love. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay. So people are going to take whatever they want to take out of what she said. You guys are going to take things and try to flip it, twist it, X, Y, and Z. The reality of it is, from her side, the conversation she said that she had with her son was sexually assaulted, was violated, and has a story to tell, and will be. Detectives, all of those things, whatever is going on, X, Y, and Z. We're going to wait to see the outcome. What do I think? I truly believe 1,000,000,000,000% that Zay did not wake up to being stabbed. I could million, jillion, billion % believe that you girls are trying to create a gay straight narrative to deflect. I completely believe that you girls are trying to create narratives to deflect in every way, shape, or form instead of focusing on the focal point, which is why did he get stabbed? Why did Sosa stab him? What happened when they turned off the stream and he got into that bed where he claimed that he was woken up to being stabbed, which I don't believe at all. I believe, and the mother has provided me with the receipts of, the son, and certain conversations and things being said where he wrote her and said, Mom, things ain't right, something ain't right, whatever it is, or whatever's going on, X, Y, and Z, something's not working, or these people, is lying or shifty about some shit, it's a little weird over here, X, Y, and Z, she's provided receipts of all these things. She was the first one who told me that he was being flown out before Zay and JB's told y'all he was being flown out. The son was being told he's going to make bands. There was bitches. They only do the gay stuff for Bigo. Gullible, do I think... Who's CEO BP? I don't know who that is. Do I think gullible? Yes. Do I think it is possible for... assault is assault. Doesn't matter what the sexuality. Doesn't matter... Oh, that's Pumpkin. Doesn't matter what the sexuality is. Doesn't matter what happened before, leading up to. And honestly, if you want to be honest, I'm going to say this in front of 4,000 people. Yes, y'all can look at the track record, but let's try to focus on the event at hand. Nobody has told, Zay has not, and the social boy can't tell because he's in jail, about what happened in those moments between him getting in bed and him getting stabbed. Zay's only going to show you bits and pieces, and some of his little minions, and some of his friends who want to stay quiet, besides JB's who's speaking up now. So we will never know. So we have to wait. But I'm glad to be able to let the mother come on and let y'all know the conversations that she's having with her son. And also show some of the receipts that she has. She also sent photos of her with her son. And messages of her son being inboxed. The court, yes. Baby, when this happens, and I want to say this openly, and some of y'all might gag at what I'm about to say, but there have been cases where people have gotten stabbed, shot, killed, or not killed, beat up, whatever, and the person who did the assault and the crime for whatever reason, they get let out free. Because if there's enough evidence and documentation to show that that boy possibly was sexually assaulted or whatever it is, or whatever, blah, blah, blah happened, if they have any documentation that shows that Zay put his hands on that boy, touched that boy, said something to that boy, and it correlated with the messages of them saying, come on over, we got bitches, we gonna get you some stacks and racks, and they have something on video. If whatever that boy is saying happened to him is able to be proven, I'm not going to say he's not going to be in jail, because he's still going to be in jail probably for stabbing somebody up. But there's been cases where the other person is let go. They might be like, we're going to reduce your sentence or put you on house arrest or some shit like that. And the other party could get charged. But we don't know. We don't know. And instead of asking us about stuff that Tay might have done, Zay, why not ask Zay herself? Sure can, Tammy. Come up here and speak about this, Tammy, really quickly, because I know you're very... That's my opinion. Hold up, Tammy. Do I not... we don't know what videos Zay sent in. We don't know what Zay is doing. We don't know any of that.